Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. It is Friday night in my corner of the space-time continuum, and so I have wine and I have CDs. I'm going to talk about my favorite albums of 2018 so far. Ideally, I think I would have done this in maybe the summer, middle of the year, so that you could get, first half of the year, second half of the year, faves, but I didn't start my channel till September, so here I am, my favorite albums of the first two-thirds of 2018. So let's get into the CDs. The first album I want to talk about is Marble Skies by Django, which came out on the 26th of January. In fact, the first three CDs I'm going to talk about came out on that day. I hadn't heard of Django until Six Music started playing Tic Tac Toe, which I just thought was an amazing single, this whirling, energetic, hugely, with massive, amazing harmonies, full of big melodies and just interesting sounds. And I listened to the album on Spotify. I had no idea what this band were, but I really enjoyed it, so I bought the CD. It's got this really annoying kind of strip thing, which has already got a bit damaged, but it is a really great album with just some really great melodies and like interesting sounds, and the harmonies, I just love their harmonies. So that's one of my favorite albums that's come out so far this year. Secondly, on the same day is A Dream Wife by Dream Wife, their debut album. It's just full of punky energy, reminiscent of like early Manic Street Preachers, maybe even like early Shampoo. If you remember Shampoo, they were amazing. But also with like just a great pop sensibility. I particularly love the final song on this, which is called FUU. Which has a rap in Icelandic, which is brilliant, and then the lyrics, I spy with my little eye, bad bitches, dream wife for life, which I think is saying we can all get behind. Third album of the year, also from that same date, 26th of January. That was a really good day for tunes. Hollie and Vessel of Love. This is the first reggae album I've ever bought, which is, very shameful, I know. But I just fell in love with these tunes. It's just a beautiful album. Dreamy, beautiful songs like Floating on the Ocean. It really fits in. If you can see the artwork, is amazing. This kind of mermaid theme, like under the sea kind of theme, which is just gorgeous, and the whole album just feels like you're rolling on the waves. And yeah, I'm gonna see her live in October, and that will be my first ever reggae gig, so better late than never, but I can't wait to see her. Then the next album, it came out in February, I think the 2nd of February. It is Someone Out There by Ray Morris. This is a contender for my album of the year. It is just full of stunning, original pop music, just full of these bright, shining melodies, and her voice is amazing. I reviewed this album on my blog. I did want to do album reviews on my blog originally, but I just don't have the time because I have a full-time job, and trying to even do the gigs on my blog, it just takes so much sort of mental energy that it's very draining. So that's why I'm doing YouTube, because it's a bit quicker to just film a video and natter on for 10 minutes. But yeah, I will link down below my review of this album on my blog, because it's the one album review I actually did manage to do back in March. But yeah, utterly stunning and a strong contender for album of the year for me. And the next one, so it's Le Cove by Gwenno. I have such a strong memory of the first time I listened to this. It was the 2nd of March, it came out on the 2nd of March, the Friday, and I had hurtled north to Manchester the day before to see Paul Draper at the Manchester Ritz, and that was the time of The Beast from the East, so it had been quite an adventure. And then I went to the gig, and if you've read my gig review of that one, you'll know I went foolishly into the mosh pit and I moshed, and so I woke up the next morning feeling it in my hips and my knees, and my whole body was in pain. So as I tried to kind of will myself back into humanity, I put this album on Spotify and listened to it, and it was very soothing. It's a beautiful album. It's all in Cornish, and it really does just evoke the magic of the land, the rocks and the sea and the hills and things. And it quite brilliantly has the lyrics in Cornish and in English. And I was very thrilled to discover, I've been hearing some of the songs on Six Music, and one of them is called Eus Keus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, Eus Keus. But what that actually means is there cheese? I shall now read the lyrics of the chorus. Is there cheese? Is there or isn't there? If there's cheese, bring cheese. And if there isn't cheese, bring what's easy. One of my favourite albums of the year. And the next one needs no introduction. She's just been on our tellies. It's Kylie. She's starting her tour soon. I'm going to see her. I bought myself a Gold Circle ticket. I'm insane. It was so expensive, but I really, really wanted to see Kylie and be up close and be there. Now, this is beautiful as well. Kylie is, you know, I'm of an age where I need women like Kylie, you know, who are older than me. I'm, you know, in a certain decade, which Kylie has just left, in fact, and is started to surf the next decade. It's nice to have women, you know, of this kind of age just going out, making brilliant pop music, doing whatever they want to do. I will be frank, I don't know if if I had a choice of a million genres that I would pick country music for Kylie, but it does work really well. I mean, I was so impressed by the Radio 2 concert, which I watched on the Red Button the other day, and I think she's in fantastic voice. She's obviously in fantastic spirits, and it just shows, and she's just performing her songs to such, you know, an incredible, you know, brilliance at the moment that I'm so excited to see her live. But I do enjoy this album a lot. They got some really fab fun, you know, Dancing is a wonderful pop song, Stop Me From Falling, Golden is a really great anthem for those of us of a certain age. So yeah, that's another one of my faves. And then the next one also needs no introduction, also from the Radio 2 concert of the other day. It's the Manics, it's my boys, it's the Manics. I absolutely love this album. I can never ever be objective when it comes to the Manics. They are the band that just mean so much, and they're still going, they're still here after all this time. 21 years since I came to London to see them live the first time. It's 25 years next month, October 2018, since I became a fan in October 1993. So, you know, just the fact that they're still here, still making brilliant songs, and the fact also that they've aged with us, obviously, and whereas when they were younger and we were younger, they were writing about the trials and terrors of being that age, being in your 20s and 30s in the 90s and the millennium. Now they're talking about being in their 40s and 50s and the kind of regret and hope and fear and all those things that comes with being this age, and just doing it perfectly. And, you know, I can't really express how much it means to me that they're still here and still being the Manics, you know, being the band that we need. I will say though that I haven't listened to this album as much as I would have liked, and that is because I was ill in the spring and I was going to go to 3 days on their arena tour, but I missed them all, and I'm not quite over that. I did get to see them at the Royal Festival Hall in June, and that was amazing, and I am going to see them very soon. Same week I'm seeing Kylie, I'm seeing the Manics. Could I hope that they could get together on one of the gigs and do Little Baby Nothing? It's probably not going to happen, but I can live in hope. Anyway, I love this album. I really love it. And then my final three, I've talked about in other videos, they're my favourite albums of the summer, so I will link that video down below. But there's this album, I'm All Ears, by Let's Eat Grandma, which is another strong contender. I should say Resistance is Futile by the Manics. I don't think I even said the name. Resistance is Futile is a strong contender for my album of the year, and I'm All Ears is also a strong contender. This is the future of music, it's the future of pop. This is what should be getting to #1. It is unique, it's idiosyncratic, it's 100% their world, their vision, but it's still brilliant pop music. It will take you down corners you don't expect. It's beautiful, it's strange. Just listen to this bloody album, it's amazing. Then another one of my albums of this summer is The Now Now by Gorillaz, which is Damien Albarn singing stuff, and that's why I love it. But it's also really great. Lovely, breezy, but deceptively, you know, dark and menacing sometimes kind of pop tunes. And I did feel it was like a really great album to listen to in the summer, and I had some really nice walks in the bright sunshine listening to it. But I think it's an album for all time, and just listen to it. What else can I say? It's coming to the end of the video. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. And it's Testament by All Saints. Oh, I can't even speak. Testament by All Saints, and it's brilliant, brilliant pop music. I talked more about them again in my albums of the summer, so I'll link that down below. But this is just a truly classic, brilliant pop album with some really, really brilliant melodies, just songs you could holler along to the choruses and have a dance and feel amazing. And I'm going to see them live in December, and I can't wait. So with that, crashing the CD down there in, you know, defiance. Those are my favourite albums of 2018 so far. I think there's going to be some really good albums still to come. In fact, one I listened to today, I will talk about them when they come out. And so yeah, please let me know what your favourite albums of the year so far have been. Have you liked any of these? Have you liked any others? What have you been listening to? Let's have a chat. And please like and comment and subscribe and all those things. Go and look at my blog, scruffystorms.com. I'll link some stuff down below that I've mentioned. I can't even remember what I talked about now. But I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.